Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hi. Just gonna do a little hockey practice here. That's all. It just gets me in the mood. You know how it is. Today I'm going to take you through every single thing that's in my hockey bag and how I put it on and how it works for me and what I like, what I don't like, what's definitely a keeper, and what has got to go. Let's dig in. Now I'm going to confess, I am like full on pull everything out of my hockey bag before I get dressed, girl. And I sort of have a spot where everything goes, so this is kind of cramping my style because usually this is all spread out on the bench, but a few pieces are going to have to go on the floor today. This isn't my normal setup. So this will hang on the wall behind me, but for now it goes on the floor. These will hang on the wall behind me, but for today, they're also on the floor. Knee guards, knee pads on the bench this side, my gel and my neck protector this side, skates, and jersey. So let's dig in. Let's just start with the bag. This is, I just got it at Christmas time. This is a Source for Sports like brand goalie bag. I think it was around $75 and I really like it. It's that nice kind of heavy like vinyl-y material. It's got a pocket, like a mesh pocket on each end for my skates and for things I don't want to get lost. Has a nice little zipper pocket pouch here that I can put my phone in or whatever when I'm playing. Zipper's good. The Velcro, this is like, I'm a bit of a Velcro connoisseur, and on my old Bauer bag, the Velcro that holds the handles together, it got like just worn out and that kind of bug, so it would always pop open. So far, I mean, I've only had it a month, but Velcro looks like pretty high quality Velcro. So that's the bag. So we'll start with the base layer. For the base layer, I wear just Paradox merino wool long johns that I get at Costco, and they're like $17, and every fall when the winter or summer when the winter stuff comes out, they're there, and I just every year snag a new pair, and I love them. My legs get super hot, and it's distracting to me if my legs are hot. Like, it freaks me out. I'm like, oh, my legs so hot. So these are really nice and light, and they work just great. For a shirt, I just wear like a light workout shirt. That's it. It doesn't have to be, there isn't a specific one. It's just my workout shirt. Socks that I wear these exact socks. These are the Howie's hockey cut resistant socks. They're a little bit, some of the like cut resistant Kevlar socks are really uncomfortable to wear. These are a little bit like they're little tough to get on because it's not as stretchy, right? It's meant to protect you from getting your leg cut off with a skate blade. But once they're on, they're super, super comfortable. So those are my go-to socks. Then the goalie gel. This is the old Bauer goalie gel. There isn't a whole lot of selection in the goalie gels. You either get the Bauer or you get the CCM, I pretty much think. But so get that on there. And then I also put on right off the hop this little doodad. This is a little like t-shirt. So this is a junior size, small, medium neck guard, and it's like a little shirt. So I've had just the standalone neck guards before, and they would sometimes, like, whether they were or weren't, they feel like they're spinning on my neck. So this one always just hangs here really nicely. It has a good, like, the protection comes right down into my sternum. That's a hard plastic protection. I don't ever notice it. Like, even if before I really felt it, I wouldn't even have noticed it was there. And then of course it has nice protection too up on my collarbones. So knock on wood, I've never had a stinger like up in my collarbone or anything like that. So I get that on. Then I use, these are the Bauer ones, but I don't think Bauer makes them anymore, but you can still go to G-Form. If you just Google G-Form knee pads, you can still find these. So those go on next. These are the adult size, and I have like skinny legs, but they actually fit fine. I thought they might fall down, but they fit just fine. Comme ça. Then go my knee pads. So I don't know if you still do, but you used to always get knee pads with your Warrior pads because they kind of are designed to work together. And these are the knee pads that I got on my original set of Warrior pads, probably that I got maybe 6 years ago. So they're the Ritual X. These are the intermediate size because my pads were intermediate size. And I love these pads. So I've got new ones a couple times, but I always go back to these because they have Velcro on this side and on this side. So again, with my skinny legs, I like to bring this top one all the way across and strap it on there to get a good tight fit at the top so that they aren't sliding around. The other ones just have Velcro on this side, and I feel like I have to overlap the Velcro so much that I'm not getting a really great seal, for lack of a better word. To use goalie word, seal. So now I'll put on my pants. And these are the CCM Axis. Are they the 2.9? 1.9. These are a senior. Let me check the size. Senior, small. And I've had these probably 3 years, and I really like them. I feel like they come down far enough. I can move in them, like I don't ever notice them. I don't feel they're getting hung up on my pants. And they have a pretty deep like barrel at the waist, and these days I am tucking, and so I feel like I can get my chest protector deep in there so that when I'm moving around, it doesn't ever ride up over top of my pants, because that's another thing that just will drive me to distraction, as my grandmother would have said. Then my skates, these are the Bauer 2S Pros with the custom Goalie Training Pro green laces. You have to pay extra for that if you want to be that cool. Nice, eh? And I got these probably 2 years ago on sale, and they're beauties. I love them. I didn't think I had... What did I have before? Oh, I know what I had before. I had these ones. These Vapor X700s before, and I really liked them actually too. But then these were on sale, so obviously I got them. And I didn't think it would make a big difference, but it actually made a huge difference in just terms of like my pivots and my T-pushes just felt a lot better. So there you go, skates make a difference apparently. And the blades that I have in here, these are the Tydan Mobile Edge blade. So it's a 4mm steel that goes in that Vertex holder. And I have the Spry J profile on there, which is Tydan's sort of one of Tydan's goalie profiles. And what that means is it's a little more pitched at the toe and a little flatter across the foot. So when I'm trying to do C-cuts, or when I'm in my butterfly trying to pivot, I'm getting a really good bite from this front third of the blade. But when I'm in my stance and I'm shuffling, I have a relatively flat blade to shuffle on, so I'm getting the bite almost as if I had a deeper hollow when I'm in my butterfly, but when I shuffle, I actually can go with a little bit of a shallower hollow. So, but it's all sharpened the same. Don't get the idea that I have this sharpened different, but the profile gives you that feel. I think Tydan is no longer allowed to make their own blades that fit the Vertex holder. I think Bauer said, no. so that ship may have sailed, but still that Spry J profile has been really nice. And as far as the insoles, I just have the stock insoles, and they feel really comfortable to me. So I haven't replaced them. In my running shoes and things, I'll do a lot of like super feet, that kind of thing, but I haven't felt the need. And I always do the double knot. Zoop. Then we get to the really exciting stuff. So these are my new Warrior Ritual G6E Plus pad. So, you know, one of the things that kind of makes this what's in my bag segment different than some of the others is that I don't have all the top and stuff. I don't need pro level gear. So my pants aren't the top level. My chest protector isn't top. My pads aren't the top level, but they work fantastically well. And they're a little cheaper. so these are the G6 E Plus. They are 31 plus 1. They are an intermediate. These are a stock design that my beloved Paul, then when I said pretty please with sugar on top, he put on some pad wrap to give it that nice Goalie Training Pro green on there. These do have the sliding pad, which I was warned would be a little bit wild the first outing, and when I went just for warm-up, it felt like I had super slider snow skates on both my pads, and I was like ripping everywhere. But you know what, in the game, yes, I blew out of my crease by like 6 or 7 feet a few times, but you adjust and you learn, and it's kind of nice. Like a puck that's like, okay, I wouldn't have gotten there, but you know, now even if I'm not able to get my full perfect push, I can still sort of get to spots in a little bit of desperation. So I actually really like them. I have no plans of taking them off whatsoever. A couple of things I like about this pad, and to be honest, I've only had them a couple of weeks, so once I've had a chance to skate in them more, I'll give you a full review. But they have the calf wrap, which I've always liked, but this is a new kind of strap, and it sort of comes up over the top of my calf, or like sort of the belly of that calf muscle, and then tacks down there, and I really like it. You know that I've used those CCM pads in the corner, and one thing I really liked was the inner calf wrap and how that felt. But this, I feel like, okay, that fulfills, you know, the role that had. In my GT2s, my custom Warrior pads, you know, they're older, they didn't have that, so that's something that's changed that I actually really like. I am using the custom toe strap, and I've loved when I got my custom Warriors. For some reason, that my first pair of Warriors, I just used the stock toe strap. Then when I got my custom set, I felt like the pads were over-rotating for some reason when I used that toe strap. So I switched to pro laces, which I love. But these ones, I forgot to get pro laces when I was at this. It was a bit of an impulse buy, I'm not gonna lie. And so I didn't have it. So I was like, well, I'll just use this, you know, for the first game and see. And they felt great. So I have no intention of changing it because it still feels good. And then I do use the little Lundy loop there. And sometimes I feel like a total spaz because I have trouble getting it to clip in up here. Not bad. And then that calf strap that I was telling you about, it just kind of goes up and over like that. And there. And then I always just give them a little shake, and if they kind of Goalies are so weird. But if they kind of move on my legs, I know that I've got them strapped to the right tension. If they're like super tight on my legs and they don't really wiggle, then I know I need to go in and loosen them. It's science. It's scientific. Then, one of the hard parts being a goalie, putting on the old chest protector. This is Warrior G5. It's a senior small, and it's the G5 Plus. I'm on a quest to find the perfect chest protector for me. I do like this one though. I like it because it's a Warrior model that doesn't have those big square shoulders. I just feel like it's gonna limit my mobility with my head. So I like the little bit more tapered look. Over time, this is really actually softened up. It feels great. When I'm on the ice, it feels great. I can adjust my mask. I can drink water. I've had ones that's like I can't even drink like out of my water bottle. But this feels great. I'll tell you the one thing I don't like about it, and it's in the arms. So if you can see how the arm has these flaps, and they do fold in and tuck down there. So they have a home, but they still kind of flop out, or they flip around like that. Or so I feel like every time I put it on, I have to sort of flatten those out. The new Warrior chest protectors, it's not free floating like that. It has some elastic that sort of holds it down and holds it in place. I like that a lot better. So I am contemplating getting a new Warrior chest protector. And again, the version that's not the Plus version. So there is, I think there's an E and an E Plus, or there's a Pro and a Pro Plus. The Plus has a more square shoulder on those new models, whereas the non-Plus is a little more this profile. So I would definitely get this profile. Let's slide this bad boy on. So, like I said, I'm a tucker. So I'm gonna tuck that in, tuck it down in front, get it all nice and flat. I leave the extensions in, so this has removable extensions in the belly and on the sides, but I leave that in. Then I grab my lacy things, and I actually just go through underneath the floaters. And I tie my chesty down to my pants because I hate it when my chesty rides up over my pants. And then I also don't want my pants to be falling down. So I have the old suspenders. I always have to put my suspenders on before I put my arms in my chesty. If my arms are in my chesty, I can't. There's impossible. These are the Pro Laces suspenders. I love them. They've been great. You can get a little custom. I don't know if you can see that at the back, but there's a little custom. Can't remember what it says. I think it says M2. Then fire my arms in, and to make sure those little flaps are tucked in. Other arm, get those flaps where I want them. And then that's feeling good. Get my jersey. So I always just get one arm all the way in my jersey, my other arm in there, and then slide it over my head. Usually it works, sometimes it doesn't. We've all been there. There we go. And then I usually, in honor of the great one, I'll do a little tuck. Then my glove and blocker I got when I got that custom set of GT2s, but I got G4 glove and blocker. I just like the way it felt better. From the factory, from Warrior, this was a double T. You can see now it is clearly not a double T because it was just, the pocket was weird, wonky, something wasn't right with it. I even took it into the hockey shop and was like, is this look right? And the kid working the counter was like, ooh, like it was disgusting. Look away, I'm hideous. So I had Jim Sidwell. Any of you from London or have been in Source for Sports in London know Jimmy. Jimmy did major surgery on it, and I love it. It's a great glove. So that's my catcher and my blocker. Oh boy, does this thing block pucks. If I hold it in front of a puck, it blocks the puck every single time. But again, really comfortable. This has a medium palm in the blocker, and this has, I don't know what, just regular 75-degree palm in there. I like it, no issues. My helmet is a Bauer NME VTX, and I've had this a couple years. I really like it. To me, a light helmet is important to me. It makes a big difference. This one feels comfortable. It doesn't squeeze my head and give me a headache, which is another thing that's really important to me. I've been hit in the I play rec hockey, so I've been hit in the face a lot with pucks. And the protection on this mask has been really good. So I've taken a few good clappers, and it's been good. It makes a very loud noise, but it's been good. I do wear a dangler, so yes, I wear a neck guard and a dangler. I love my trachea, and I don't want anything to happen to it. Finally, the stick du jour is this beauty. It's the Warrior Ritual M2i, and it is the one that has sort of a tapered shaft. Now, I think that's supposed to be easier for when you're playing the puck to kind of get your glove on it. I don't really play the puck very much, or I don't even play it that way. If I play the puck, I'll just keep it in my blocker hand and just stop it and give it a little encouragement, shall we say. But what I like it for is, though, I do the poke check sometimes, and I find with that tapered, grip, I slide up a lot faster, and I also kind of can feel where I'm at on the stick as I'm sliding up and down. So I really like it for that. I've always been a fan of Bauer sticks, and Warrior sticks I've had in the past. I felt like I would get a little more vibration to my hand through them compared to the Bauer sticks. This one, that is not the case. This one is very light. I'm not getting vibration through it, so I love it. This is my new go-to stick. If anything happened to it, I would actually be very sad. So now it's your turn to have yours say, tell me I'm interested to know what your favorite chesty ever has been. Drop a comment, tell me what your favorite is and why, or if you had one that you just hated, drop that in too and tell me why. Tell me what your favorite piece of equipment ever was, and let's get a little discussion going in the comments below. So I told you I would tell you what I was going to keep and what had to go. Really, to be honest, most of the stuff is a keeper. I'm going to entertain the idea of getting that new chesty, really just more for OCD purposes than anything, so that I don't have to worry about those little flaps. But I really, really, like this chest protector. Those old CCMs, they're gonna go, because I was playing more in my Warriors again anyway. It was that calf wrap that I liked the best. I thought the Warriors slid better and just felt a little bit better. Now that I have these new Warriors, I don't need the CCMs in my life anymore, but they were nice pads. Thank you very much. Thank you for stopping pucks with me. Bye. Okay, so that's done. But everything else is pretty good. I probably will look to order a custom set of these G6s and get a new glove and blocker probably for next season. But for now, I'm pretty darn happy with the kit that I have. If you are new to goalieing and you'd like a little bit more in-depth, a little slower description of sort of how to put on the gear start to finish, then check out this video. I'll walk you through it. And now I need to get out of all this kit and put it back nice and neat in the bag so it's ready to go for Sunday. Might actually make a video of that, show them how I fit it all back in the bag. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you think that's a good idea. Give me a thumbs up if you like any of the gear, or let me know how you wear your gear, or what you love, what you don't love. Drop it all in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that. If you've subscribed already, hit the bell. Otherwise, I will catch you next time. Same bad time, same bad channel. I'm skating over.